Good. Okay. Awesome. We are back. A little more Rise of the Tomb Raider today. I think we have to be getting on towards the end at this point, right, guys? So, we're going to see today, and I'm just going to let this load while we intro a little. We're going to handle DLC. We'll do the Baba Yaga stuff. We're going to do any tombs we have access to. I think we can hit all 9 now, probably. Clean up some missions if we can get to those. And I think just head into the end game. So if we wrap up today, which again is the goal. Any tombs here we didn't? Okay, there's one tomb we haven't gotten here yet. If we wrap up today, we will probably take tomorrow off and then see about rolling into Shadow of the Tomb Raider come Monday. I'll have a little bit of time off for the Thanksgiving weekend / week. Yet another perk of the academic life. Oh, hey. Does that have to be an arrow? Yeah, it does. Okay. Yet another perk of the academic life being all these fucking holidays I get off. Lara, no! From this side? A little better? Yep, there we go. Oh, good. That keeps you from over-spamming them, I guess.
Alia is with child. My daughter. I cannot put into words the tempest in my skull. I know I have made a grave mistake. My people will accept it without an ill look, but they too will see the error of my judgment. It seems so cold to call this year of happiness with Alia an era, but with every glorious moment, I knew that we sowed the seeds of tragedy. I cannot be a husband or a father, and still be who I must be for my people. Someday I will have to make a decision that pits my duty against the love of my family. I do not know how I will bend on that day. God help me, I'm a fool.
Don't let your dick do your thinking. Oh, hey, we're level 7 proficient in Greek. Isn't there a monolith we couldn't activate before because of that? Somewhere around here? Is there a symbol for monoliths? There's not. Shit. Well, we see a monolith that's still growing, we'll go rub our face against it. But yeah, so I'll be back more frequently than usual, I would guess, during the Thanksgiving break. I don't have to teach. I still have research responsibilities, obviously. That's what they actually pay me for. But they won't be as pressing, or rather as scheduled as my teaching duties tend to be. Which means I'll have a little extra time to spend with you guys. Or, you know, like my family. One or the other. Maybe both. Oh dear. So if possible, we'll try to finish all of Tomb Raider during the break. And come back with something new. If there's a game that you'd particularly like to see, that was probably a good time to mention. I do take requests. Yeah, more... Just because I'm pretty happy playing a pretty wide variety of games. So, if there's something you'd really like to see from me, cool. If not, I'm thinking maybe the Outer Wilds. We'll do that on stream. perhaps Hades, Supergiant Games' latest. So I've always been very happy to play anything they put out, and I think it's, you know, action-packed enough, but it'll also make for a good stream game in particular. Just like, you know, RPGs and puzzles, or puzzles, yes. RPGs more hit and miss if they work for a stream, in my experience. Okay, so whatever turned our... Was that something to do with the costume I was wearing then made it that axe? Interesting. Okay. Bow. Can you get anything new for this one? Yes. Draw speed. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm committed to the compound bow. Lara's not a complete savage. And it fits with our one-shot, one-kill ethos. It says secrets revealed, but it looks like they only revealed one thing. What's flashing? Whoa, 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 whoa! What the fuck? There we go. That's more. It almost happened again there. Yeah, so Hades is an option. Yeah, we'll see. I definitely want to do Hades. Oh, the other possibility for December streams. That's kind of what we're talking about now, is Humble. The Humble bundle for the month was a bunch of David Cage games. And we had a pretty good time, I think, with Soul Suspect, which just had like a little taste of that David Cage insanity. So we'll probably do that as well at some point in December. At least one of those. It comes with... What does it come with?
There must be a way to get past.
I think all of them, except Indigo Prophecy and Detroit Become Human. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Careful.
Alright, what are the odds everything falls apart real fast on us here?
An old ring, tied to a leather thong to create a loop. They had no need of jewelry.
But they have need of all this gold.
I knew the risks. It was only a matter of time before the city guard caught me. By day, I must pull gold and other ore from the rock until my fingers bleed, all to increase the wealth of Kitesh. By night, we do penance, ask forgiveness from God and the Prophet. They hope to save our souls, to rehabilitate us. I bow when they expect me to, put on a mask of regret when they remind me of my sins. But when they let me free of this place, I will take my pleasures where I can.
So that's good too. Like it's buried in the notes, but at least Kitesh isn't painted as this 100% perfect fantasy world. Am I aiming for something with this? Hold on. Just for funsies? Okay. I guess we can just push this down. We'll see if it ends well for us, but we'll try. Is there... Oh, we have to turn it around, I take it? Please, God, let there be more to the puzzle than this. If we pull it far enough, will this try to kill us?
I don't want to get in the way of this thing.
Oh, come on. Just give me a little treat. One clip of Lara getting run over by a minecart. What are we mining that exploded like that?
Okay, not subtle, but effective.
Shit. Really gotta aim these jumps better. Okay, yeah. I was guessing we needed more minecarts.
Have to find a way to raise the cart. A pair of gambling dice. Common thing for soldiers, but these are a little more opulent than most.
I see what the trick is on this one. This one's all sixes. But it's not gonna... Those were working so well for most of the game, but the last couple... Is something moving? No? We're just cranking? Let's try to comment it from the other direction, maybe? You get up here? No, it's dead end. Alright, so we're stuck? Nothing to blow up. Oh, here. Oops. Missed that. Jesus, it's like a Stargate portal. Look at that thing. Okay, we'll pull this on, and I think we have to be in the right position for it to go. I think we're there. This doesn't rotate under us. No, it does. Is it one or two rotations to get to the top? It's like just one, just one. Okay, so there's a little more to it. Right, and away we go.
Hope it doesn't all just collapse.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Let's just do this incredibly risky thing.
Hope that was enough. It worked. Glad it's still standing.
Yeah, so that only provided minor difficulty.
The wealth of this valley continues to reveal itself like a flower in bloom. Every year, new buildings rise from the wilderness. We have produced a generation of artisans, astronomers, and philosophers that rival anything back west. But with any great city comes crime and rot. Many thought we should have put these sinners to death, but the prophet would not hear of it. He believes all men can be healed, and so we keep them alive, teach them through hardship and scripture. I do not share the prophet's faith that they can be redeemed, but at least they will serve the city and those they wronged.
A 10th century codex, detailing the Byzantine knowledge of mining and metalwork.
Ooh, what do we got? Allows successful mining of chromite ore. Oh, is that the rare shiny ore? Can we... Oh, see that... That gets more interesting, right? So I talked about how the stuff in these tombs is pretty optional. And I would say that it still is, for sure. Chromite ore is required for some of the top level upgrades. Right? And you can't mine it, apparently. Unless you do this tomb. That's interesting. For sure. Well, there was something to mine over... Oh, what's that? We'll go back to it. Okay, you can't make that. That wasn't my fault. You actually can't make that. Okay. Wait, so if you jumped off of that, how the hell were you supposed to get back up and over? That's weird. Anyways, no worries. Which means, despite the fact that... I don't know, I guess they're optional too. It's an interesting linkage between the two systems, because it's the only sign of it. Everything else is just perks for these tombs, whereas that one ties directly into your ability to engage with part of the system. That's interesting. Like, it's a very small number of top-level upgrades. But it's there. Oh, shit. So it bears mentioning. As a point of curiosity. Oh, come on. Just... Shit, that was a mistake. No. Horse noises. Oh, at least we're already up here. That was incredibly stupid of me there. Alright, so that's all the tombs for this area. And there's a mission we haven't completed. Oh, you know what that mission is? That's the one over here, right? That's her. Or we have to do all the tombs for that. So let's just fast travel to somewhere that still has a tomb available. I don't think we have all 9 yet. Region summary. Tombs? Nope, no tombs. Missing a strong box. What else strong box is here? Strong box is here. All the tombs. Missing a challenge and a strong box. Strong box in the Soviet facility, huh? Let's grab the strong box too, because those are all weapon unlocks or upgrades, and I want to try all the weapons at least. Probably won't commit to them. We've talked about this, but who knows? Maybe the auto shotgun will feel great. Do we not have it on the map? Do we want to hunt for it? Alright, we'll sweep through fast, maybe? Alright. Go, Lara, go! What? Did we... Wait, hold on. I didn't imagine that gout of blood, right? Did we hit ourselves? What the hell was that? Bro, if there's nothing here, why even let me come back? Can I get through here if I... No, that's weird. Alright, that was a little strange. But I think there's nothing we can do here. Yeah, that's very weird. And, like, it'll be the same for going back up, too, right? Like, we can pass through here, but why would we? Is that a strong box? That's not a strong box, okay.
Lara, thank God. I think I found your tracks. I knew you were alive. It would take more than 1,000 tons of ice and snow to take out my little bird. There's something strange going on in the woods, and it's not Trinity. There's someone else watching me, from the trees. I had some food in my pack, old energy bars mostly, but I'm running low. I slept inside a dead log last night, and when I woke up this morning, there was a present waiting for me. Dried meat, some berries, all wrapped up in deerskin. I thought I was dreaming at first, but there's someone looking out for me here. Hope they're looking out for you too.
They're not. Alright, so I don't know where the hell this strong box I'm supposed to be finding is. Maybe it's on the other end of the installation, up in the high ground. Like the weather station, right? Yeah, we never saw that many fuel tanks either, did we? Nah, you know what? I'm not that committed to trying all the weapons. I'm just not. Let's do some... We'll do the tombs.
It's a stamp to seal official Trinity letters.
That's neat.
Not many people still use these.
Alright, so 3 tombs there. 1 tomb there. We might have all the tombs. Right, because there's 9 of them. Here's what we'll do. We know this is where the drop-off point was for the mission. That'll tell us how many we have left. I think we have all 9. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Right, which building is she in?
Welcome back.
There you are.
So, you've been inside some of the tombs.
I have, but I don't think I found all of them yet.
Really?
You've uncovered another secret, have you? Well, I've got more coins for you.
How many are we missing? We're missing 1, right? Is Baba Yaga one of them? Possibly? Yeah. No tombs here. 4. Unless there's another area we haven't unlocked yet, but I don't really see a space on the map for it. 5. 8. Yeah, it's not available yet or something. Okay. Well, let's go do the Baba Yaga DLC. And then we'll see where we're at. Chasing Grandpa.
What more can you tell me about the Wicked Veil, Nadia?
My people stay
How
far away
sarcastic
from
she
that place.
sounds.
They have for centuries. When the Soviets were here, they tried to build an outpost in the Veil, but they angered Baba Yaga, and she drove them all mad. Grandpa told me all about her. She lives in a magic house that can walk with the legs of a bird.
Do you believe all that? The house with the bird legs?
I trust Grandpa. He was in the Gulag when the Soviets took my grandmother into the Vale to help them study the ruins. The witch killed her, and he's never forgotten that.
But a witch? But a witch straight out of a Russian folktale? It sounds unlikely.
Just be careful.
At this
Something
point-
is in the Vale. Nothing good happens in that place. Lara, hang on. I'm picking up a transmission. You need to hear this.
Overwatch, come in. We need immediate extraction. Shit. What the hell is that? It's walking. How c- What the?
The hell just happened there?
Did you hear that? That was the witch!
Something's definitely happening out there. Whatever it is, we'll get to the bottom of it.
Like, you've already seen an immortal, like, Japanese empress. You're here chasing something
There's a
obviously
small camp
divine.
here.
You saw miraculous wound healing, like,
Sounds
20
like
minutes
Grandpa made
ago.
it that far at least. You're almost into the Vale.
And you're like, I don't know. Russian folklore, house with chicken legs, witches? Come on, you expect me to believe that? Time for credulity is now.
Nadia, I think I found your wicked veil. I don't know if it's Baba Yaga, but there's something out here.
Be
Yeah, that
careful.
looks
This is her land.
pretty evil to me. We have so many skills we haven't mastered yet. Alright, we're nice and beefy. We have all the executions. Let's start doing upgrades, I guess. Cluster bombs sound pretty ridiculous. Yeah, so we need 4 chromium for this. So we gotta keep an eye out for mining points now, I guess. I suppose.
Nadia, my granddaughter. By now you already know. I am going into the Vale to kill the witch, Baba Yaga. I have gone to seek revenge for your grandmother. There are newcomers in our valley, armed men arriving in helicopters. I do not know what they want, but I know if I am to go, this is my last chance. You deserve to know the truth, to know why. Your grandpa is not a wise man. I have become, with hard work, a good man for your grandmother's sake. But it was not always so. I came from the west, where even a small village has thousands of inhabitants. I was a lazy young man, and I dreamed of an easy life when I joined the party. A comfortable desk in the big city. But they sent me here, to the ends of the earth, to watch men and women work and starve and die, to participate in their punishment. I knew it was evil, but I did not know how to fight until I met her.
It's a nice little personal touch. It's interesting to be introduced to these.
Initial contact was made with
DLC
the
only
elderly native
characters,
male
kind
at 0700.
At first, we believed he was participating in an assault on the facility, but he proceeded away and through an unmapped canyon. We received authorization to pursue at a distance, and already we've encountered ruins and other promising signs. We're trying to keep calm out here, but this looks like a big find. That discovery bonus is as good as ours.
There's some sort of pollen drifting here. Flowers.
That's probably not good, right?
I can't understand you.
Something's wrong.
Are we
My
tripping?
head is spinning and...
Oh no. It's too late. This is wrong.
No.
Yeah.
Must be dreaming. He isn't real. Can't be.
Wow, you're tripping on hallucinogenics by the look of
Keep
it.
moving.
Lara.
Dad?
Papa?
No, it can't be. No, wait.
I'm close, love. I'm close.
Wait, where am I? How far does this path go? It's not real. Not him. Dad, stop, please.
Shit!
God, no. I've got to
What
get
the
out of
fuck
here.
was that? Alright, it's just a hallucination.
There is a truth behind all this.
I just want to leave, please.
And we're home.
No, this isn't.
Man, I hope we don't have to watch our father's suicide or something.
Oh, Dad, no.
Oh.
Do it, please.
Someday.
You'll understand.
Who are you?
Come and see.
Alright, hallucination or not, we're gonna kill this fucking witch. Holy shit.
Not possible. It's just a myth.
She's here. I'm sorry, Lara. There is no return. You're
Going to rot out here.
And it throws fireballs. What? And these are like demon dogs? Jesus Christ. A lot of puppies. Oh, what the hell is it worms? Oh god, it's like leeches.
No, this... Oh, God, don't. This can't.
Your father awaits.
Not real.
It's like the legs are chicken-like, but they're made out of the house material. That's so fucking cool.
Lara! Can you hear me? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I think.
What happened? You started coughing, said something about flowers and pollen, and then nothing. I thought the witch had killed you.
I think I was hallucinating. God, I hope I was.
hallucinating? There is a flower in a valley that can bring on visions, but the effects are too weak.
Any idea what this place is? I see ducks and pipes. Soviet from the looks of it.
I knew it was a mistake when I threw the drink in his face, but I did it anyway. I thought Minister Dyatlov's shocked look would be worth the loss of funding for my research. I was a fool. The KGB bastards knocked down my door before dawn. 5 years. A work camp. They no longer have the spine to call it what it is. They call it Freedom Station. Liars. It is a gulag. I promised myself I would not let them break me, but I wept for mercy in my first week. I must find a way out. There is a guard, a red-cheeked boy named Ivan. More sweetness than sense. It pains me to use one so guileless as he, but I will not rot here.
What's
Has to be
driven?
the outpost the Soviets built to study the ruins. My grandmother was a scholar, and they brought her here to help with her research, but that was the last time Grandpa ever saw her. There was only one survivor, an officer who stumbled out a few weeks later. He said the witch made them do things.
So what I was saying before, this has to be, because I have a fair interest in folklore of all stripes, but Eastern European folklore in particular, partly just because I think it's underutilized, understudied, under-discussed. You know, people think Greek mythology, you know, Chinese mythology, that kind of thing. Not a lot of people talk about Eastern European mythology. So I have an interest in it. But, that has to be the coolest depiction, or close to it, of Baba Yaga I've ever seen.
Someone's been in here, recently. Building on top of the ruins.
What do you see?
Some sort of makeshift distillery. Smells just like the flowers. Shit! Of course! She's refining the pollen, weaponizing it. There's no magic here, Nadia, just someone very clever.
Wait, but if it is just a person, then wouldn't the pollen affect her too?
If she can resist it somehow, then so can we. I've got to bring it lower.
Okay, gotta bring it
Maybe
lower.
I can bring that bucket down, closer to the door.
There we go. Crank it over. There we go. So what kind of psycho witch is,
It's been weeks since these bastards dragged me from the gulag.
Oh, I see.
From Ivan and my daughter.
She's
to
the
this
scientist.
Strange veil. They have tasked me with finding some way of counteracting the unusual effects of the pollen that hangs in the air. Now I believe I have a formula that may work. An extract from the seed pods of the plant. The liver of animals that consume the flowers and have metabolized the toxins. A phenothiazine derivative. The last ingredient is a risk. They have it in large quantities around the gulag, where it is used as an insecticide. It may also act as a rudimentary antipsychotic, bearing a chemical similarity to other compounds I have studied. Or it may be poisonous. I will try the mixture on myself tonight.
I found something. One of the prisoners wrote down a formula that might counteract the effects of the pollen.
It has to be for my grandmother. The witch killed her, and now she's gonna help save Grandpa, just like in one of his stories.
Nadia.
What?
Have faith, Lara. Hop back to the Soviet installation where we met. I'll help you find what you need.
This is an interesting use of an established
I don't
hub
have
for
the
a new
words to
purpose.
describe what I just saw.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
All right, Nadia, I'm back at the installation. Any advice on where to start looking?
Okay, first, the seed pods. The flowers grow inside the caves around there. There's never enough of them to make you sick, so you should be able to gather some safely. The livers should be easy. The deer around there feed on the flowers, so you'll just need to track them down.
The deer go in the
As for the
caves to feed on the
insecticide,
flowers?
I have an idea where we might find some. Grandpa taught me to read Russian, so I'm going through some old equipment manifests to see if I can find out where they stored it. I'll let you know when I find it.
All right, I'll start gathering the other supplies now.
How many livers do we need?
It's the flowers.
Oh yeah,
Just
these have
need
been
the
here the
seed
whole
pods
time.
now.
Cool.
Lara, I got something you'll want to hear. I'm patching you in.
Bravo team is still MIA. We haven't got any transmissions since the distress call. We're gonna need to send a rescue party. Finish up your patrol around the Soviet installation. See if you can pick up the native girl's trail. She's involved in Bravo's disappearance somehow. We need better intel before we send more of you in there. Copy that.
Can you get somewhere safe?
I'm in one of those old safe houses, and I have snares set outside. Worst case, there's a tunnel underneath I can use to escape, but I still need to finish going over the manifest. Is this normal for you, Lara? I'm not used to it. You know, people trying to kill me.
I don't think it's something you can get used to. Just stay safe.
So what's the deal with the comm traffic down here? Terrain blocks line of sight. Something in the valley is creating EM interference, so we keep losing sync with the satellites.
What's wrong with the deer?
Natives somehow managed to take down primary radio. Take your pick. Huh? How long until they issue us a pair of cans and a string? Advancing! Open fire! Taking position! He's hit! Get clear! Let's finish this!
Ooh, right through the jaw. That's nasty. Okay, that was a little bit overkill, huh? I guess the deer got caught in the, their exit material somehow. Probably because they synced with the patrol. There's good skin on them deers. Yep. Are you regular dogs or evil dogs? Is every animal worth the exact same amount of experience? That's interesting. As long as we're cave diving, let's see if we can find some chromium. Ah! 2 chromium.
That chemical from Grandmother's notes? Phenothiazine. I think I found it. They stored it in the lower levels of the copper mill where they used it to deal with the termites in the summer.
Are you sure it's the same chemical, Nadia?
I'm sure it's the chemical Grandmother's recipe mentioned, but I am not sure that it will be safe to drink.
Suppose we'll find out. I'll head there now.
Such a go-get-em attitude we've got. Is this safe? I don't know. We gonna try it? Hell yeah. I'm really wondering where this mission is. Yeah, I feel like I should have line of sight to whatever's going on. We gotta be getting close to all the skins we need for upgrades, right? Lara Croft being the great white hunter that she is. So, I was out for a run yesterday, and I was thinking about difficulty settings and how certain games can handle changes in difficulty and some can't. And the reason I was thinking about this is I'm playing through on my own time right now the whole Final Fantasy XIII trilogy, which is a tortured fucking sentence that I hate having to say. But it is what it is. The first game in the series is fine. The second game is awful. The third game is really interesting. That's about as positive as I can go, but also I kind of like it. It might be in my top 5 Final Fantasies. But I've played parts of the game on normal, and then because it's an RPG, I kind of want to get through a little bit faster because I'm here for the story mostly. I wanted to see how it played on... Oh, it was back there. Easy mode. And it's got like this ticking clock element. I won't say too much more about it for... I don't know, it's not really spoilers per se, but you have a ticking clock element in the game. That you also have a limited resource ability that you can spend basically MP
Just picked up another transmission. They're on the move.
to pause time
Where
in
are
that
they
game.
now?
And in the normal mode, the enemies that give you a lot of
They're headed straight for you.
MP
You might be able to
regen
sneak
when you
past
beat
them,
them
but it's probably too late. Sorry, Lara.
Damn.
are kind of too... They're too tough to fight early on the normal difficulty. So, if you fail to complete the game within the time limit, you reload at the start of it with all your experience and power and like new abilities and so on.
He's gone! Throwing a grenade!
So you'll be strong enough to actually fight these enemies in your second or third time through on normal. So you get 2 quick playthroughs of it maybe. You can't do most of the side quests and stuff until your second run of the game.
Ready to see if the antidote works?
I'm not exactly looking
In a way
forward
that
to it,
you
to
could
be
probably
honest.
compare to
If it does, I'll make my own and meet you at the Vale.
how Majora's
I'll
Mask,
let you know when I get there.
you have to keep resetting the world, so to speak. You can never get through all of it at once. It's kind of like that until like your final run where you've got everything down, you've got all the powers, and you can rip through everything in one go. On easy mode, without any experience gain or anything else, on your first playthrough, you are strong enough to beat these enemies that give you, like, multiple time freeze charges when you beat them. And I played a little bit on that difficulty. And I am days ahead of the time limit right now. While not playing particularly efficiently at all, just because I've got so much, really just trash piling up, you know? Playing on easy breaks the game's difficulty curve and core concept, frankly, of this, like, limited time and so forth. Breaks it right over its knee. It's honestly kind of fascinating. And so, as Elden Ring's release approaches and we talk about difficulty settings again, and because we have to have this conversation all the time. Where are we going? Oh, that's the wicked veil. There are games that can't handle the difficulty shift. They really can't. They're core mechanics. If you don't make the difficulty change specific, a core feel of the game falls away. This might be another good example of it, where I think the game is easy enough now where I can take damage by standing out in the middle of the field and just headshot, 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 headshot.
Only
that
enough
would
for
kill
2
me
doses.
on a higher
Got
difficulty.
to make them count.
Which results in me not
working,
having
Nadia.
to. I'm trying
Everything
to because they're fun, but I don't
normal
actually
is
have
the
to
wrong
use
word, but
all these
nothing
cool
like the last
survival
time.
mechanics.
Good. I've made my own antidote and enough for Grandpa, if we find him. I'm on my way to meet you now.
And the more I think about it, the more I
Scarecrow,
see multiple
of course.
instances where games that have difficulty modifiers and settings, especially badly tuned ones, change the fundamental way in which the game plays. Not just easier or harder, but it's a different game entirely. And generally speaking, I would say, with those easier settings, you lose mechanics.
A stolen screwdriver, misplaced paperwork, futile gestures that would never balance the scales. One day,
which I think is
was
another
caught
point in
taking a
favor of
stupid risk. Your grandmother,
easy modes
Seraphima,
not being
she
appropriate for
spoke
a
up,
lot of games.
took the blame. They beat her, mercilessly. But I was saved. When I found a moment to thank her, she spat at my feet, told me I had risked my life for nothing, challenged me to do more. You have so much of her in you, Nadia. At first, I thought her cruel. She gave me no credit for my little acts of disobedience. That place, the Gulag, it crushed hope and ate what little scraps of dignity remained. Every day I did not fight it with my whole heart, she said. I was complicit in atrocity. She demanded my honesty because she knew I was capable. It was the greatest kindness anyone had ever shown me, and I loved her for it.
Okay, so the interaction between the grandfather and the grandmother here is very clearly inspired by the arguments that Solzhenitsyn has with himself in the Gulag Archipelago. That's an interesting, and I mean, if you're gonna do anything set where like you have Soviet survivors and like Gulag elements in it, there's no better resource in the world in terms of both accuracy, truth, and moral and emotional honesty about what the Soviet regime was than Solzhenitsyn. And it really does a good job coloring and characterizing
It's all wrong. Lost the old man entering the Vale. Lost Fisher.
the world
lost
and the
Parker.
history of the place.
Just gone. No trace. Can't trust the eyes. Seeing things. Corpses. Worse. Things that walk. So huge they hide the stars. Can't tell what's real. Not sure there is a real. Is it the eyes? The eyes have to go. My hands are steady now. Billings goes first. Stop! Hold still!
Must have walked right past it last time. No bodies, though. Maybe they're still alive in here.
I'm
Nadia,
excited to see
what
what
do you
we
know
were
about these ruins
hallucinating,
out
because
here?
there was a basis for everything so far.
Even before the witch made
What
her
made us
home there,
hallucinate the house?
our people avoided the Vale. The Founders were building a shrine out there, but something happened to them. None of us have been in there in generations. Be careful. Even if your visions weren't real, that place is still deadly.
We decided to wait until winter passed. We hid supplies. We made maps. We planned. I got her a work detail indoors. She helped me find ways to slow the grinding gears of the Gulag. If I could disable a hydraulic lift, I could keep 100 men from one day in the mines. Cut the wiring of a few trucks. There would be no special work projects for another week. I took greater risks, but once I had met your grandmother, I could not return to the sin of ignorance. We knew that the child would complicate our escape, and she hid it as long as she could. And then, without warning, they took her away. Our daughter was given to a nursemaid among the native prisoners, and they dragged Seraphima away to the Vale. I tried to stop them, fighting in the open. I stood in front of the transport truck, prepared to kill to save her. But there were too many of them. I screamed my farewell as they dragged me away. And I don't know if she heard.
So, Seraphima's the witch, right?
Just wolves. Damn.
Can we shoot these things? Oh, we can. There we go. Destroy the hanging lanterns. 10 of them. Cool. Cool. Too cool for school. It's behind us. Oh, there we go. Clang. Okay, which way we're heading? That's where we came in.
Oil on the ground. There's your magic fire.
Everything burns in this part of the world. Have you noticed that? Everywhere Lara goes, last game, this game, there's just like explosive gas and oil seeping out of the ground.
I'm up on the first of the ruins now. This doesn't look like a shrine. This was something functional. I see ropes and wooden gears.
The Founders built lifts elsewhere in the valley to move people or supplies between the peaks, but they've all fallen apart now. That has got to be what it is. See if you can make your way up to the top. I'll be right there. I'm in the canyon now. I'll let you know when I've arrived.
Looks
Must be some way of
stabilized.
anchoring the platforms.
All right, if we position them properly, and then brace that thing to this, how's that work? Yep, looks good to me.
It's dark. The others are out there. I can hear them. Panting. Moment of clarity. But it's slipping. Coming less frequently.
Oops, didn't mean to close that. Sorry about that. Alright, so these aren't quite where we want them to be, I guess. Right, a little bit higher, because we can gain a little height as we go. That's probably fine. Try that. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, I don't see a way to hold this one, so I think we have to move fast. Huh, but how?
Maybe I can use one of these ropes to get back up.
Use one of these ropes to get back up? What?
I'll need to get across somehow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, no, Lara, no. No, Lara, no.
Maybe I can raise and lock these platforms to get over there.
They put me with the other Russian prisoners. I could see the hate in their eyes, and I didn't blame them. To them, I was just another instrument of their humiliation and degradation. I didn't tell them what I tried to do. It could never be enough. When the revolt came, I was ready. The native prisoners, the ones the Gulag recruited from this very village, were kept apart from the Russians. They had known of my resistance, and that kept them from killing me, along with the other guards. I held my daughter, your mother, for the first time as the Gulag burned around us. The people of the village took us both in, and against their own superstition, agreed to help me rescue your grandmother from the Veil.
Okay, let's think about this. What's the default state on... Can we ride this up? Nah, it doesn't feel like it's it. See, like, this looks like a path to me, you know? But that's just a redirect at that point. Okay, if we sever these... Where do these stabilize? That's too low. But if we set them up in the opposite way, we can ride that up, crank it, and then run across these. That seems good. Jump to it from here and then try to reverse on it. There we go. Alright, I think we got it.
Better run.
Gotta go. Whoop. Yes.
I'm at the top,
right.
Nadia. I'm almost there, just behind you. Don't go anywhere without me.
Oh.
Look at that! The witches kept the lift running all this time.
And made it into
Looks
a
like she
chicken.
even made a few improvements, but I don't think those ropes will survive many more trips.
It only needs to make one.
2. I'd like to come back down. Eventually.
That's interesting.
Try pulling that lever over on the platform. Maybe
just
it'll get us
did.
moving.
Okay, I'll do it from outside.
Your witch is clever. Everything in this veil is arranged to perpetuate the myth of Baba Yaga, and the pollen does the rest. The last time I saw the lift, it looked nothing like this.
What did you see?
Just as the legend says, a house walking on giant bird legs, but without the pollen, it's just an old contraption.
I'm sorry.
God damn it.
I'm so sure of Grandpa's story.
She's Russian, someone who knew the myth well. Nadia, it's possible that your grandfather will know who she is. He was a prisoner in the Gulag, you said.
I didn't say that. Not exactly. Grandpa was a guard. My grandmother was the prisoner. She was a brilliant scientist, and they brought her out to the Vale to help study something in the ruins. But then the witch came. Grandpa never forgave himself.
Killing the witch won't bring her back, but I understand. Let's just hope we can reach him in time.
Okay, that's 9. One more. Very nice. Vasilas says lanterns. Is that the scientist or somebody? Alright, that made an otherwise boring bit of exposition where we had to listen to her talk while we rode around a little more interesting, because we knew we had to hunt for lanterns while we did it. Nice.
Nadia, come quick!
Is Grandpa?
Nadia? How?
It's the pollen. Here, let me. Grandpa, can you hear me?
I tried. I couldn't save her. I tried.
Shh, it's okay now. I'll stay with him, Lara. It's time. You only have one more dose remaining. Make it count.
Interesting.
The officer wandered out of the Vale, just as our rescue party prepared to enter. His body bore the marks of torture, a sight we knew well. The witch descended on them during the revolt, killing Seraphima along with her captors. He told us of the house that walks, of her fearsome voice. A child's story made flesh. He died the next day. Baba Yaga leaves no survivors. I wanted to go on, to bury your grandmother, but no one would enter the Vale after that. In the village, I learned to be a good man. I lived to honor her. I worked hard, but I dreamt of killing the witch every night. I might have gone years ago, had the fever not taken your mother. I stayed for you, Nadia. I am a lucky man. I lived a good life I did not deserve. A new fight is coming, but it is not mine. If I am to find revenge for Seraphima, it must be now. I go to kill the witch, to lay your grandmother to rest. I will not be coming back. Forgive me.
Alright, body traps, rapid crafting. Arrow retrieval. Let's do rapid crafting. That'll get us to do more mucking around with that. Can we craft more ammo if we do it here? I think you get 1 extra, maybe? Let's hold up for the rucksack. And see about weapon upgrades. Nothing for this bow. Maybe for the shotgun. Nothing for the rifle. Pistol? We still don't have the heavy unlocked, do we? We're still missing one strong box for that. Okay. Let's go kill ourselves a witch.
This is it.
Oh, there's
Bravo
a boss fight
the
or
missing
something?
soldiers, they're here.
You're stocking us up on stuff.
It's her. Always been her. At the margins, in the dark, always there. She is what we came here for. We just didn't know it until now. She is the center of the world. She can make the fog swirl and choke our minds. She can give us clarity. She spoke her name, Baba Yaga, and our wounds healed. With another word, she split us open again. We are nothing, and we are hers. We will do as she commands. We were made for this.
They really did a great job capturing the
God.
feel of Russian
What has she done to them?
myths in this.
No, I need that last antidote.
Look at this. This is an arena, right?
This is the last of it.
Oh. Guess we're fighting crazy today. Lick it up, maybe? Yeah, Baba Yaga rides around in a flying cauldron.
When you are dead, you too shall serve me. Taru et anakura ne ayade. Rea kanazai.
They're just men. They can do this.
Shit. What am I doing here precisely? Alright, we can crank her over maybe? And then do what?
Keep her away from the rope.
The rope? Oh, I see. Okay. So pull her over.
Shit, she's gonna cut the rope. Stay down, damn it.
Nice. And then that one's spent. We have to use the other. Okay, cool. So you just gotta blow this bitch up over and over again. I can do that.
Now, shit, she's gonna cut the rope.
Get the hell out of here. Oh, shit. Right into it.
Come on, Lara, keep it together.
Keep it together, Lara. Yes, queen. Cheetah! Later! Okay, restock on stuff. Shit, it's dogs. I hate dogs. Man, they give you plenty of ammo, I'll say that much. Okay, looks like the executions are just about the same as the last game.
Stay down, damn it!
Play whack-a-mole with an ancient deity. What language is this? Doesn't sound like Russian. Like, what else would it be? This is an interesting combination of everything, actually. Platform around, fight enemies on the run. Get blasted in the face.
You can do this. Got to stay focused.
Oh, I see. There we go. Pull her over. No? Okay, so whatever it is, we pop. Keep your head down, bitch. Angry hissing. Ooh, nice execution.
Just a hallucination. Shake it off. Now.
Put your head down, bitch. Where's the crank for this?
Stay right there.
Okay.
Lara, can you hear me?
I'm fighting a witch.
Busy
Hush.
at the moment.
Grandpa's awake. He says it's her, Lara. The witch is my grandmother. She's alive. Please, you can't. Maybe we can get through to her. We have to try.
I don't think so.
I'll do what I can, but we have to end this, Nadia.
How do we get up a level? Like, actually. This guy's pretty beefy. We just rotate around again, get up there, and then we can jump directly? Yeah, I think that's probably it. Okay, just gonna ride around one more circuit. There we go. Alright, all the single shot weapons, I think I may have picked an overpowered direction to go in. Make us jump. Whew. Man, they can't hit me to save their lives, can they? Oh shit, dogs. Fuck off, Pooch. Fucking dogs. Where is she? Get that pressure on. Burn, bitch. Okay, but real talk, what was she flying around on?
Stop. No more. I know who you are. I can only imagine what you've gone through to stay alive.
You have no idea.
It's over now. You don't have to live like this anymore.
Serafima.
Edoti, but you died. They told me you died.
Will she be all right?
I don't know. But it won't be easy for any of you.
Family never is.
Oh, I know. I know.
Thank you, Lara, for everything.
That's vaguely wholesome. Do we want to talk about why this woman went crazy and became a witch? Anybody? New gear, Dream Stinger. Pollen arrows. Alright, that sounds busted AF. Is there anything here? Okay, so these were just spinning. But again, what the hell was she flying around on? That's the question I want answered. Oh. That was fun.
There was a revolt, a bomb. The native people, the enemies of my enemies, rose up, striking out as we had always dreamed. Ivan and our daughter might have known freedom, but instead they are dead. Killed by the only people that might have saved us. The Soviet cowards with me in the Vale say there is nothing left, that we must await rescue. They say they will protect me, but they jump at the dark, and supplies run low. There will be no rescue. I will live, and my captors will not. Survival is the only truth in this world. They are a superstitious lot. I slip the pollen into their rations, and when they are reduced to weeping husks, I will show them a new face, something they have feared since childhood. Baba Yaga, grandmother serpent, witch. They will die screaming in terror. They deserve so much worse. If I cannot live free, then I will survive alone, in the shadows, until death reunites me with Ivan and our child.
Okay, so she thought that she was alone in the world. I get that.
Baba Yaga's weapon. It's a scythe, but it's been dressed up to look like a witch's broom. Everything she did served the myth in some way.
I still don't know what the hell she was flying around on. And it doesn't look like I'm going to find out either.
I'm gonna look around a little longer. Maybe pick up some of her things to bring back to the village.
Alright, have fun.
Thank you, Lara. We'll see you soon.
Nadia's grandparents, split apart by the Gulag, are reunited. They all have a long and arduous road ahead. Seraphima wore the mask of the witch for so long, I don't know if she will ever be able to fully return to the world. And Ivan dreamed of killing the witch to get revenge for his lost love, but they were the same woman all along. That wound he nursed for decades won't heal overnight. They're survivors. We all are. But it will be difficult. It will feel impossible some days, I know. At least they'll have a fighting chance, now that we know the truth. It may not be enough, but it's a good start.
I love how much bone gets put on this thing. We're using it. We're using it. Oh, and new pants. What do the pants do? Huntress, Sparrowhawk, Apex. What was it? Wraith skin. Increases duration of poison arrow clouds. Oh, we're going full psycho native. We got skulls on our belt. Go Lara. No, let's do Siberian Ranger. I actually do like the way Siberian Ranger looks for her. We'll stick with that. Do animal instincts. We might have to do some hunting if we want any more upgrades. And I'm getting the impression now that that last tomb must be in another new area, because there's no... no tombs we haven't done. Let's go see if we have enough coins to spend and see if we can find that last mission. Maybe that'll unlock it or something. But otherwise, we're going to have to go ahead because I think we're not actually that close to the end of the game as I thought we were. A lot of meat on these bones, eh? First order business.
Find any more of those gold coins?
This
I
dude
think
loves
they're
gold
getting
coins.
suspicious. I may need to vanish on short notice.
Alright, so rifle grenade launcher is pretty core, right? So let's do that. They're interesting guns. The military rifle looks useful, but... Does the grenade launcher strap onto the bolt actions?
Careful with that one.
Yeah, all rifles. Okay, cool. Now let's come back for maybe the commando outfit. We'll see how many coins we get by the end of the game. What does this look like? It's just like there. Is there a hand going through it? That's not a good look. That's not a good look at all. Well, not that big of a deal, I guess. Okay, so we're right above this mission, I guess. How? Let's see, we can't get in there. Is it in a cave in there? Oh, you know where it might be? And if it is, I'm gonna feel a little dumb. There's that other campfire, right? That's up there somewhere. How do we get there again? Or through the cave? Maybe it's in the cave. Hold on. Yes, it's in the cave. All right. So,
you're back. We
do
could
you need?
use you.
Hello there.
I'm here to help. What can I do?
Our first task is to learn all we can about the invaders. We need any information you can gather in the old prison. I won't lie to you, it will be dangerous. But that information is worth the risk. Will you help us?
To make all of my rifles
I'll
silent
head there
sniper
as soon
rifles?
as I'm able.
Yeah.
I'll be here. And thank you.
The Soviets abandoned this place. Hurry, and they left salvage all over the valley. Put it to good use.
Do I not get any quest markers for this, or what?
We got incoming!
Sweeping clear.
How do you like me now, suckers? Oh, it's all up here. 1, 2, 3. Let's fast travel to the gulag. We're not gonna climb it. We can climb. No. Fast travel. Fast travel. Final answer, chat. So what do we think of the Baba Yaga DLC? Thought that was pretty good. Interesting boss fight. Nice, like, puzzle fight. The hallucination stuff was obviously the high point of it, for sure. What's that sound? What broke? Trouble ahead, trouble behind. Go back first.
We've got company! I got him! Roger that! Open up! I got a hand! Put him down!
Oh, there's only one arrow execution. Lame. Alright, if I kill all of them, does that still count as information about their troop movements? If I reduce their movement to nothing? Just get these cans out of the way. Okay, so actually I think we're on the right side of the installation then. I think. I could be wrong. Nice little stroll down memory lane. Do you remember when we were running for our lives in here? Wow, the flare's still burning. That's impressive. Shit, did I go the wrong way? Oh no, that'll be so annoying. Please, 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 no. Fuck. Alright, I think mistakes were made, chat. What? What? That was weird. Maybe we can jump the fence. Let's try jumping the fence. Can't climb that? Alright, place your bets. Is this an invisible wall? Yep. Shit, we gotta go all the way back. Alright. Of all the places to deny me a shortcut. Right, we can't get up there, no. Alright. Back we go. So how's everybody's Saturday going? Kind of just being a slug today. Quiet, lazy sort of day. You need those every once in a while, I think. Even though I say that, you know, I do find it difficult. I think a lot of people have trouble letting go, relaxing, that sort of thing. I mean, hell, I have to justify a certain amount of gaming to myself by doing this, right? I'm certainly not immune to it. I will say I'm definitely better about it than some people. I know, like, my girlfriend only has 2 settings. 100% shut off completely. Or, like, locked out from the world, work mode. Not a lot of middle ground. You know, everyone has their own way, their own approach. How the hell do I get over there? What did I do in here before? We got on the train, right? Oh, it's right here. Okay. We went past it. Whew. Starting to get worried this was going to be a very annoying side mission. That was in a cave, right? So let's go to Hidden Refuge, jump down, go in the cave. Yeah. Probably our best bet. It's the cave over the bridge, right? Was it the cave over the bridge? This cave? No, it's a different cave, right? Yeah, this ain't it. This ain't it, fam. Man, Lara's got moves. Look at her go. What cave was it? Is it over here? Yeah, across the bridge, that's right.
Hello there.
I
Hello
think
there.
these are what you're looking for.
Yes. Yes. This will help us plan our resistance.
Ah,
We're
vive la
grateful for
résistance.
all of your help. Take this, and travel lightly. This valley can be dangerous in the best of times.
Greetings.
Okay, mission complete. So now our rifle has a grenade launcher and a silencer. Not very silent, but it's kind of silent. Alright, looks good to me. Let's keep going with our story. Yeah, I think the last two must be something... Oh. Must be something we'll get in a bit. Valley Farmstead, Ridgeline. I think Ridgeline, right? Yeah, because we're at the top of the mountain for it. So you... Hold on. You had a secret path under this that then had a... It's not a tunnel, though. It's walled off inside? Huh? Alright, nobody sat down and thought through what their level and world design meant, and it shows. Oh, hold on. Nice. Ooh, exotic skin. We'll pre-shoot one of them because it's hard to break in the air. What? Lara. Lara. That's not how we do this. Go up first. More. Atta girl.
I just have to catch my breath for a moment. This place, Kitesh, Jacob, the Deathless Ones. I've been running so fast for so long, I haven't stopped to acknowledge the simple fact that all of this is real. A part of me can't believe it. But I know Jacob was telling the truth. Whatever made him is here, and I'm going to find it before Trinity. I only wish Dad was alive to share in this discovery.
Something, something, something. Daddy issues. Oh, yeah, let's just use the Magnum. It's cool. It's got a cylinder. Yo, I don't know where I can get that waterproof of a sweater. That'd be great for the winter.
Amazing. Jacob, I'm heading in. What will I find down here?
My people haven't been down there since we sealed it off, centuries ago. But it should be safe, at least until you make it past the orrery.
Just all these spikes.
Was it part of the observatory?
It was built by my astronomers before the Deathless buried the old city. You'll need to use it to open the entrance to Katesh.
That's a weird locking system, but okay. Oh, and is that... this a mandatory tomb, or can I get in there? Get me in.
This is extraordinary.
All right. Puzzle platforming.
Let's see how this thing works. Looks like I can pull that into place. Got to get that into the right position.
Yes. Or do it twice to line that up. Nope, gotta go back.
Not going to be able to make it like that. Got to spin it into position.
And this one also needs to be doubled up, right? Okay. That should be situated.
It's locked. Just have to disengage the mechanism.
Oh, cool. So now it can rotate more freely. Adding another dimension to things? That's pretty sweet.
There's another lock on the other side. The Mongols destroyed everything.
A little more
in the
Greek.
City, sank beneath
Come on,
the
we're all
ice.
maxed out on Greek. Okay, so the Mongols attacked and destroyed Katesh. Okay. Not because they were, like, Oh, right. They, the church in the west turned the Mongols to try to get them to take care of Katesh for them because of the heresy of the Prophet, right?
Jacob's people were ahead of their time.
It started rotating on its own. That's not very polite. Is that not what I'm supposed to... Huh? Yeah, no, that was just a weird...
Just got to make it to the top now. Got to time it just right.
This is very, the training sequence from Mulan. Be a man, you must be swift as a... It's a good movie. Shit! We didn't time it just right. Wait, if we kill ourselves here, can we not? Goodbye, Lara.
Just got to make it to the top now. Got to time it just right.
Alright, is it the Mulan be a man thing? Or is it Scarface push it to the limit? What? Clearly, it's pushing me to my limit.
Patience, Lara.
Is this a drop here?
Now!
Shit. Back the other way. The timing's actually pretty forgiving. As much as it talks about, I gotta time it just right, it's pretty forgiving. This is a super sweet platforming section, though. Oh, I had the wrong target, but it found it for me. Thank you, game. Much obliged. Stick it, Lara. Yeah.
Just got to make it to the top now. Got to time it just right.
That a girl. And that's our last tomb, right? Tombs raided.
A codex. This one speaks of the
Little
advanced
blank.
archery skills developed in Byzantium.
Oh, nice. Have we tried this? Wow, you can, yeah, you can load them into somebody. What? Oh, shit. Wait. It's treats. Treat boy. What do we got? Ooh, close.
Bells. The old city is close.
Why are the bells ringing?
Lara, we're on the mountain above the glacier.
Can you see Trinity?
Yes, they're beginning their operation.
I'm entering the old city now. Listen, Sophia, don't attack them too soon.
We'll give it some time. I'll contact you again soon.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I thought I had died. The cold gnawed at me, and I grew weak, even as I saw the Prophet's people camped on the ridge of a strange green valley. One foot after the other, sword in hand, I trudged on. I meant to charge, battle cry on my chapped lips, when consciousness fled and I collapsed into the arms of heretics. They know who I am. They have been expecting Trinity. They do not have much. But they fed me, kept me warm until I could walk again. The Prophet told me I could leave whenever I desire, but they have taken my blades, even armed. I do not know that I could kill this man. I have failed the Order. I have failed myself, but I live.
Let me guess, he converts? You can't be that diehard of a Trinity guy, right? Their old armor is very well maintained.
Θα τους σκοτώσετε όλους. Η πηγή δεν θα μετακινηθεί. Θα υπακούσετε τη διαταγή του προφήτη.
That was close. Jesus. Man, glaciers creep me out. Like, when you have glaciers in, say, like documentaries about, you know, Arctic drilling or core collection. It's so freaky to think that, like, the ground could just give beneath you, you'd fall into an ice cave, and some combination of freezing to death and, like, dying of starvation or some shit. It's like all you have to look forward to at that point. Oh, that's cool. We're gonna climb his lip? No, we're just gonna die. Okay, cool, cool. That's cool. His lip was white, right? That looked grabbable to people? No? Okay. Okay, I have no idea why that didn't work before. So instead of having to collect grenades, we can make them. That's all it gives us. That's cool. That's fine. No upgrades we can really afford, huh? Oh, let's, No, not there. Where's the ruins? This one? Cliffside ruins encampment. Because, yeah, that's got to be the last tomb there. So let's snag that. And maybe our last costume change? Was that the reward for that? Or just more coins? I have no recollection of what the reward was for that, if I'm being honest. It's so long ago. Right, let's do this the easy way, not the hard way.
Welcome back.
Hello.
So, you've been inside some of the tombs.
I have, but I don't think I found all of them yet.
What? That one wasn't one of the tombs. What? Is there a whole nother zone still? Am I losing my mind? Man, I was certain, I was sure that was it. It's a big, straightforward-ish puzzle in an isolated area that gets you a relic thing at the end. And that's not it? Okay. Yeah, very confused. So are they still, like, have they been down here in the glacier carrying out drills for years and years? Or are they rolling out the ballistae
So many of them.
because they know Trinity's coming? Wait, that's a siege tower. What use can you possibly have for a siege tower? You're defending. It's fine. It's fine. Don't get me wrong, it looks badass, but I don't...
I leave these notes for whoever should
don't
follow
understand.
in my footsteps. My wounds are worse than I believed. They will not heal. Tonight I will make one last attempt to escape this frozen tomb, but I doubt I have the strength. The divine source is here, at the peak of the tallest tower, but it is beyond my reach. With the source at his disposal, the prophet's deathless ones are unstoppable, an army of wraiths and devils that can never die, a mockery of all God's creation. They are no longer human, and they will break any army that stands in their way. With every death and rebirth, they learn. They adapt. Should Trinity someday find a way to seize it for ourselves, I fear that we will do no better. Perhaps it would be best if it were to remain lost forever.
Oh, is that a whole new language? Have we seen any Mongolian language before? Or was that the very first one? There's a bunch of game left, apparently. I can't believe it, but I guess they're... yeah. I'm shocked. Truly.
Shit!
Oh, shit. What was that? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't notice my hand. Be very quiet. Man, one day I want to be able to climb like Lara. She's so good at this. Forget Adamandra. Ah, shit! They found us. Fuck your helmet. What the fuck? You have to kill them like zombies? Yeah, explosive barrels for the win. Yo, these armor-piercing bullets, not that great, frankly. Shit, Lara, run! Just drop magic satchels? What is this? Man, you can just eat an axe hit. Incredible. Go to your prophet. Down you go. Rally the... Oh, light their signal fires? Shit. Oh, we burned to death. Alright, so we gotta keep an eye out for signal fires now? Hey! Okay, so every tall building has one on top of it, I guess. Oh shit, we're trapped. Oh, there is a second one. Back of the head. Nice. Okay, they're dead. Finish him. The blue of the Greek fire is a nice visual touch for this end. And it just keeps burning. Pretty sweet. Taking a quick peek for signal fires. I think we got the 2 for this area.
I've never felt such terror. Tonight, the armies of the Mongol horde camp at the edge of the valley, ready to strike at the heart of Kitesh. We have the alchemist's fire at ready to set the invaders alight. Every man and woman who can wield a weapon will fight. We will do all we can to support the Athanatoi, but I have never seen bloodshed. None of us mere citizens have. I have never taken a life, and now that I must, I fear for my resolve.
Nice bit of Latin there. Athanatoi being what they call the deathless. Thanatos being death.
This is...
Was that Greek? Not Latin.
Particularly odd. Has elements of Scythian design, but it looks like a... No, not possible.
What? What, an alien? A woman? A sex toy? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Lara? That's funny. You can probably come back to this area and, like, try to complete objectives later. They don't want to wall you off from them. Even after Trinity's been beaten, you can still light the signal fires to help fight Trinity. What is that? Just a statue? Neat. Okay. In we go. We'll keep an eye out for those last 2 signal fires, but we might have passed them by already. Her bones must be made of just fucking adamantium, right? Like, Lara Croft is Weapon X.
Lara! They're going to break through the ice any minute.
Do you think you can stop them?
The best we can do is buy you some time. I'll see you on the other side.
The Chamber of Souls. The Divine Source has to be there.
You mean the glowing building?
Looks like the way into the city center is through that gate.
Oh, there's a tomb in here. Okay, so this is another big open area with exploration in it. Nice. All right.
I have failed.
Very interesting.
There will be no pardon for my sins. I have drenched my hands in blood in pursuit of the Prophet, and now there is nothing left. As the attack became a siege, the Prophet's people did the unthinkable. They turned their weapons against the glaciers and buried their own city. Mongol and the Prophet's people alike were crushed in the ice. The Khan and his warrior horde are dead. The people of Katesh are broken and scattered. I alone survive in the frozen heart of the city, and my only companions are the deathless army of the Prophet, their eyes aflame with unholy light. Even now, they hunt the ruins for survivors.
I don't know what I expected an immortal being to be like, but Jacob seems so human. The things he must have seen over the years, all that experience and knowledge, it's difficult to fathom. And yet, he lied to his own people for generations, all for the sake of this secret. What wonders will be unlocked with the Divine Source? Will humans finally understand the true nature of the soul? Or...
Sorry, Lara. Didn't mean to cut you off. Okay, so we need to light those somehow?
The Deathless are patrolling the streets. Got to stay out of sight.
Or kill them all. Because I gotta say, so far, unless they reform or something, they don't seem that deathless to me. Excuse me. Pardon me. I feel like I'm in a bad spot. Alright. Or not. That works too. No salvage. Alright, what do I need to destroy the statue? Shotgun gonna do it? Destroy all the headless statues. Okay.
Incredible. The style looks ancient, but it depicts a train. The coming of the Soviets.
Interesting. Yo, how many challenges are in this area? You've got the bells. The statues. Let me guess, we have to burn these two. Deathless banners. There's a lot of stuff going on. We can hunt? Wow. Cool. I thought we were fresh out of new areas.
There's something
I really
behind
did.
that barrier.
Okay, that's a map, so we really want to get in there. If we can get above it, can we shoot down with a rope arrow to pull it? Bear? Bear? Let's try to handle this first, and then we'll come back to the bear. Got it. Perfect. There we go. Documents and murals. A crypt. Let's go check out this cave. I'm thinking there's a bear in there. Look at the size of him. He's like a pincushion. Nice. Okay. Ooh, free deer skin. There's our last tomb. Very nice.
A blue glass vase. Still in excellent condition. Not many of these survived, for obvious reasons.
It's very pretty.
An iron pendant. Soldiers in the Empire would sometimes tie them to their belts.
The Empire of Tesh or the Mongol Empire? I hope there's a really cool secret down here, like the mural reward. This is very much locked
Ruins
away in
under
the
the
old,
water.
ancient parts of the world. And where there's old knowledge, there's power. Sure. We'll max out the survival tree. We got an achievement. This is insane. These caves are wild. Getting flashbacks to the last game now. All these exploding gas bombs.
No way to open that gate. Must be some way of breaking through. No telling how many people died here.
My
Looks
mind
like
is
a
clear
lot.
today. It was not so yesterday, and it will not be again. They say the devil is inside me. They say I am possessed. I have seen the beast in my heart, and it is only me, only my broken mind. But the priests will not listen. I cannot blame them. Some days they appear to me as apparitions of manifest pain and hatred. So clouded are my eyes. I spit and yowl, for I am mad. But I know there is no evil in my heart, only sickness that no man can cure.
What about a little exorcism? Okay, so that's one. What's this one do? Alright, this is fatal amounts of poison gas. Alright, is there a crank? I feel like we need to brace this to be able to lift that out or something.
Demonic possession. They were performing exorcisms.
Deep below the holy ground of our city, we have found the source of the corruption. One of hell's winding tunnels snakes up and vomits forth a miasma of evil. There is no pattern to the demon's depredations, but his mark is plain. Men driven to wicked words and acts, as God's grace is driven from them. We take them here to the mouth of hell itself to drive out the demons. We do not always succeed. Often the poor wretches are too far gone and they die when we drive the beasts out of them. It is heartbreaking to lose good people, but we must stand against the devil in all his forms.
Okay, so the Prophet was always in control of the city, right?
No way to open that gate. Must be some way of breaking through.
Right, like, you know what I mean? Well, that's probably the wrong way. Let's go this way. Oh, there's a crank. Here.
Oh, no good. Something's holding it down.
Can we move it with this? Not really? Can we shoot? Grenades don't explode underwater. Also interesting. Okay, what am I missing?
No way to open that gate. Must be some way of breaking through. Lower the water first.
Okay, lower the water. Okay, gotta lower the water. Oh, wait, here. Hold on. Blow it up so we can get back out. Lift this.
All right, that should be high enough.
Rotate it. Maximum forward
That looks
position.
about right. Let's see if it works.
Maximum gas flow. Light it up. Don't light it up. Okay. Wait. No, not this far back. Come on. Is it at least busted down there? Yeah. All right. Let's see if it'll let me crank it up. Okay, we will pull the ropes from over here. And get out of the way of the explosion. There we go.
It worked.
It's the final two. Ba-na-na-na.
A codex. Oh my god, this is the formula for Greek fire.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, sweet. Are our fire arrows blue now? Hold on. Yes! Go off, queen. That's sweet. We're gonna abuse the hell out of this. Can we set stuff off over there? Nice. Alright, that's pretty sweet. Let's go get our final reward. Yeah, we found a tomb in an area that you, as like a normal person in Katesh, shouldn't have even known existed. You should definitely count this one against us. That's the veil, that's that. Okay, and we're at about 3 hours today. There was a lot more game than I thought there was, clearly. So I think we might finish this tomorrow. We might finish this tomorrow.
Welcome back.
You were right. There are valuable secrets inside those tombs.
Incredible. There's so much we've lost. But we will find it again. Here.
Will you?
It's a small price for
Would
this
you have done it
wisdom.
without
I'm
me
sure I
doing
can
it for
find
you?
some use for them.
Sacra Umbra. Is that an outfit? Or a weapon? Let's find out. Tell you what, let's find out, and then I think we're gonna call it. What, there's a chicken throwing minigame? Get out of me, game. Grim Stinger, Guiding Light, Death's Breath. What are these? Grim Whisper, Ancient, Compound. Nope. Oh, there we go. Sacra Umbra. Reduces the delay. Do we want to play as Legolas? Because we look like Legolas now. We'll wear it for a little bit. What the hell's happening? Is that chicken upside down? Are you stuck in me? Is that its feet? Awesome. All right. On that wonderful, wonderful note, I think we're going to call it for today. I will be back. I will make time tomorrow afternoon to finish this. It can't be more than 3 to 4 hours. I'll do 3 to 4 hours if that's what it takes. But it's clearly more than 1 or 2 more, and I'm already at 3 for today. So, I got shit to do. You have shit to do, I'm sure. I'm going to sign out. Have a wonderful evening. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope I see you tomorrow if you're here. So, as always, ciao.